Scholars, it's time for math. Silent celebration. Yes, before you get started, you need crayons or colored pencils. You also need your regular pencil, and you need two worksheets that have number bonds and squares and triangles. Go get all of your materials. All right, now that you're ready, point to the words as I read our learning goal. I can model decomposition of 7 using a story situation, sets, and number bonds. So scholars, today we're going to use the number 7 and we're going to take 7 and break it into parts. So say decomposition, taking apart, breaking it into parts. And we're going to use different strategies to figure out combinations that make 7 super exciting. Let's go ahead and warm up our brain. We're going to warm up our brain by doing our say 10 push-ups. So watch Miss Marotta, 10 and 1, 11. Your turn. 10 and 1, 11. My turn. 10 and 2, 12. Your turn. 10 and 2, 12. I need to hear you. 10 and 3, 13. Your turn. 10 and 3, 13. My turn. 10 and 4, 14. Your turn. My turn. 10 and 5, 15. Your turn. 10 and 5, 15. My turn. 10 and 6, 16. Your turn. 10 and 6, 16. Here we go. 10 and 7, 17. Your turn. All right, here we go. 10 and 8, 18. Your turn. My turn. 10 and 9, 19. Your turn. 10 and 9, 19. Last one. 10 and 10, 20. Great job, scholars. Go ahead and kiss your brain. All right. We have an application problem, so I need you to help me by using your fingers to act out this story problem. Micah has 5 raisins. Use your fingers to represent his raisins. So show me 5 fingers. There you go. Preston has 2 raisins. So can you use your other hand to show me how many raisins Preston has? Great. How many raisins are there in all? So how many raisins do they have all together? So show me Micah's raisins. He has 5. Preston has 2. So how many are there all together? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome job, scholars. Okay. So scholars, we're going to look at some shapes today, and we're going to come up with number bonds and number sentences to put them together. So we know that we have different shapes. So I'm going to put different shapes on our screen. Whoa, what shapes do you see? Yes, you see some triangles and some circles. Okay, which shape has 3 sides? The triangle, great. Which shape is round and has no straight sides? The circle, very good. How many shapes do you have all together in front of you? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, we're working with the number 7 today. So we have 7 shapes, scholars. Now, looking at these 7 shapes, how many of them are triangles? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are circles? 3. Great. Let's put that into our number bond. So we have 7 shapes, and we can break that into 2 parts, 4 and 3. So show me that with your hands. 4 and 3 make 7. Great job. Okay, so our number sentence would be 7 equals, or 7 is the same as 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Great job, scholars. Okay, here's some more shapes. Which shape has four sides? The square. The square has four sides and four angles. What about this shape right here? Do we remember what it's called? It's called a hexagon. It has six sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and six angles, right? Six little corners. Okay, let's count all of those shapes together. So go ahead and count all of those shapes. Very good. There are seven shapes. There are seven shapes. How many squares do we have? Six. Very good. How many hexagons do we have? One. So seven is our whole, and the two parts are 1 and 6. So let's think about that as a number sentence. 7 equals, or 7 is the same as 6 and 1. Repeat that. 7 equals 6 and 1. Very good. We can also say 6 and 1 make 7. Your turn. 6 and 1 make 7. Great job, scholars. Ooh, here we have a story problem. I love story problems. Asa saw 7 animals in a lake. He must have been going for a walk. He saw 5 frogs and 2 turtles. 5 frogs and 2 turtles. So let's fill in our number bond, scholars. How many animals did Asa see altogether? 7. We see the word and the number. So he saw 7 animals. How many were frogs? We see the word and the number, and we can also count. So we see 5 frogs, and then the word and the number of turtles. How many turtles? 2. Very good. So our number sentence is 7 equals, repeat, 5 and 2. Very good. We can also say 5 and 2 make 7. Your turn. Great job. All right. Elena was playing Snap with her brother. She built a tower of 7 cubes. She tricked her brother and moved it when he tried to snap it. Make a number bond. So how many cubes did she have? 7. Was her brother able to snap it? No. So she had all 7 and nobody was able to snap it. So 0 were broken off of it. So 0 and 7 make 7. Very good. Let's look at our number sentence. 7 equals 7 plus 0. Your turn. We can also say 0 and 7 make 7. Your turn. Very good, scholars. Time to practice together. Go ahead and get your crayons, your pencil, and your first worksheet. All right. Tell a story about the shapes. Complete the number bond. So I'm going to tell my story first. Anaya had 2 triangles. She was playing with her friend Asa. Asa brought over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. Together, they had 5, 6, 7 shapes to build a house with. Your turn to tell me a story. That was a great story. So let's fill in our information. So we see that there are 2 triangles, and there's the word triangles, blank squares. How many squares do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. So 2 triangles and 5 squares make how many shapes? Make 7 shapes. Very good. Let's fill in our number bond. We already have a 5, so what goes here? A 2. Great job, Navi. Okay, what number is our whole? 7. Great job, scholars. All right, let's read the directions below. The squares below represent cube sticks. color the cube stick to match the number bond. So here we have 7 squares all together. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to break it into 2 parts. The first part has how many? 4. So let's pick our favorite color and color 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. One color. So I chose purple because I really like purple. And the next 3 are going to be a different color. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and color in your cube sticks. Ten seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, scholars. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now let's look at the next number cube. We see 7 is it's the whole. So we have 7 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of them needs to be colored, one color. So I'm going to choose Ethos Blue. And the other 6 need to be a different color. So color in the other 6. All right. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Going to the next page. For this, we need orange and we need purple. Orange and purple. So almost Los Angeles Laker colors. Here we go. In each stick, color some cubes orange and the rest purple. Fill out the number bond to match. Tell a story about one of your number bonds to a friend. So I created a number bond. I said, 7 friends got together. 2 of them were boys and 5 of them were girls. So I need to color in 2 to represent my boys. So I'm going to color them orange. And now I'm going to color in 5 to represent my girls. Your turn to tell me a story and fill in your number bond. Okay. That was a great story. Now make sure you fill in your number bond and color in your cubes. All right, let's go to the next one. We have 7 all together. So my story is that 7 cupcakes showed up at my house. They were all my favorite flavor of strawberry, and they had vanilla icing with sprinkles on them. None of those cupcakes were different. They were all strawberry. So I colored them all purple, no oranges. So I have 7 cupcakes that were strawberry. 0 were a different flavor, which means 7 and 0 make 7. Very good. Your turn to tell me a story and fill in your number sticks. Great story, scholars. Okay, last one. And then we're going to do one where we have to draw our number bond. So together, I had 7 toys. I had 7 toys. Of my 7 toys, you get to help me with this story. Of the 7 toys, how many were race cars? Okay, color that in on your number stick. How many were Legos? Okay, fill that number in and color the rest purple. Great job, scholars. Some of you said 1 was a race car and 6 were Legos. Some of you said 5 were race cars and 2 were Legos. Some said 3 were race cars and 4 were Legos. So many different number combinations. Great job, scholars. Let's do the last one together. Draw a 7 stick and use 2 colors to make 7. So there's my 7 stick. Go ahead and draw your 7 stick. And then I'm going to use 2 different colors to fill it in. So I'm going to color 4 green and 3 I'm going to leave white. Now draw your number bond and fill in the numbers. So we have 7 altogether. 4 of them are green and the other part is 3. Go ahead and write that in. All right, scholars, I am so proud of you. You are getting so great at using your number bonds. I can see your brains growing. I hope you had fun today. Today we took the number 7 and we found different combinations or different parts that make 7. We saw that 7 and 0 make 7. We saw that 6 and 1 make 7. We saw that 3 and 4 make 7. And we saw that 5 and 2 make 7. Scholars, I'm so proud of you, and I will see you tomorrow for math. Have a great day. Bye.